Hi, this is Mukul, and in this video I am going to show you Spanish opening St. Petersburg variation. This game was played between Mikhail Tal and Miglan in the year 1950. Tal had white pieces and he started with e4. Black played e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, and after bishop to b5 we have Spanish or Ruy Lopez opening. In this opening I am going to show you St. Petersburg variation. Black played a6, bishop to a4, knight to f6. Black is interested in development of his pieces and also attacking the pawn on e4. White castled. White does not want to defend the pawn on e4 at this stage, so knight takes pawn and we have Spanish open variation, but it will transpose to Spanish St. Petersburg variation. Tal played d4, trying to gain command of the center. Black played b5, attacking the bishop. Bishop to b3. Black played d5. Pawn takes pawn. Bishop to e6. c3. So creating space for bishop to escape. Bishop to c5. Looks like Spanish Open Italian variation. Knight from b to d2, and we have Spanish Open St. Petersburg variation. Have a good look at this position. This is Spanish opening St. Petersburg variation. Okay, now we will continue. Knight takes knight, queen takes knight, knight to a5. Bishop can escape. Bishop to c2, knight to c4, attacking queen. Queen goes back to d1. Black castled. b3, attacking knight. Knight goes to b6. Knight to g5. And now knight on g5 is a monster knight. Black played h6, trying to drive this knight away. However, Tal played queen to d3. Threat is queen to h7, checkmate. Black has no time to capture the knight, so black moved his rook, making space for the king to escape. Queen to h7, check. King to f8. Knight takes bishop, check. Rook takes knight. And now Tal made a very interesting move. b4, attacking bishop. And where is bishop going? Bishop cannot go to d6, it is protected by the pawn on e5. Bishop cannot go to d4. Pawn on c4, c3 is controlling the d4 square. Similarly, bishop cannot go to e3. Bishop and pawn both are controlling the square. What if bishop goes to e7? If bishop to e7, then queen to h8, checkmate. So in this position, black captured the pawn and sacrificed its bishop. So bishop takes pawn, pawn takes bishop, rook takes pawn on e5, and now after this move, black resigned. The move is bishop takes pawn on h6. Seriously, Black resigned, he had no choice. Let's have a look at the possible continuation. What if pawn takes bishop? If pawn takes bishop, then queen to h8 check, attacking rook. And if king to e7, the only move, then queen takes rook, check. If king to d7, then rook from a to c1. And seriously, there is no point playing a rook down against Tal, but still we will have a look at this continuation. King to c8, queen to f5, check, knight to d7, queen takes pawn on d5, and now knight cannot move. Black is already down by 2 pieces. If knight moves, then white would be happy to exchange queens. So after this move, queen is attacking rook. So rook to a7, rook from f to e1. This is only the possible continuation we are looking at. We can have many different ways of continuing, but still, this is what I thought. Then knight to b6, attacking queen. Still, no point in taking queen. Tal would have gone for instant checkmate. Bishop to f5, check. And when knight again to d7, queen takes pawn on f7. And now the plan is rook comes to e8, pinning the queen, and black will lose. So king to b7, rook to e8, attacking queen. And if black tries something like queen to g5, attacking rook, and checkmate, still it is losing. It would be queen to d5, check, and after c6, queen takes pawn on c6, checkmate. This would have been the possible continuation. So at move 21, bishop takes pawn on h6, black resigned. Amazing game by Miglan. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I wish good luck with your chess, and bye for now.